Hello everybody, how are you doing today? I am Face and I'm here with Platimus Prime.
Hello.
Platimus, if you didn't know, is a moderator.
Platamoose.
Platy Moose, yes, of course. I can't. Hey, you know what? I do this for everyone, okay?
Alright,
I
alright,
do
sure.
Mrs. Waggles, you know.
Yeah, that's funny.
I've done Little Dog, I think.
It's actually kind of funny because platypus, it's like a platypus and moose mix now. Now I'm like two different animals combined into
Platy
one.
Moose, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Platamoose.
I didn't even think about that, but I mean, that just happened, you know.
Yeah, that's good impromptu creativity right there.
Indeed, it is. Well, we're about to get in here. It is going to be between Headless Turtles and 5G's Hoops. A little briefing on
Headless
the bracket.
Turtles,
Oh,
that is Nuwanda, right? Nuwanda and yeah, Mythic Pink Mist against Big Jack and Camber. This is gonna be a really good match.
hmm all these players are Ranked Hoops veterans.
Yep.
Camber and Big Jack both have the Ranked Hoops.gg in their name, although they're wrong. They have capitalized cringe. Um, but yeah, I mean, all these players are going to be pretty evenly matched
That
when
is a
we talk
lot
about
of
skill.
.ggs.
Yes, it is. Wait, is that everybody? Except
It's hard to
Nuanda.
tell when there's that
Nuanda.
many.
I couldn't find Nuanda, but he's in there.
All right. Looks like we got people joining into the match right now. And let me get a couple people to spectate. So going for the kickoff is Camber. Headless Turtles decided not to go for a kickoff for whatever reason. Very close. Big Jack almost slamming it in at the very start of the game. Savage bump coming out by the orange team. It's definitely a strat used by the high-level players. Take the other team out of the play so you don't have to worry about competing against them. More bumps coming out. Both teams are going to utilize them. Orange team backing off, and then, never mind, baiting Nuwanda in. Big Jack goes in and slams it to the other side.
Heads up, Potty, your mic pop is really bad.
Alright, well, not sure what to do about that right now. Well, we got our first goal of the game. First goal of the stream, Big Jack. 48 seconds into the match. Popping it right off the top. I believe that was Mythic Pink Mist slamming it in off the ceiling. Camber and Nuwanda up. Nuwanda trying to hoop it over Camber, but he's too experienced to let that happen to him.
Oh, that was really awkward for Nuwanda, getting no wall touch there. He couldn't recover very quickly and messed up the first touch. It's just bad series of events, but they look like
Double
they
kick
recovered.
by Mythic. This will give Big Jack and Camber ample opportunity to take control. Mythic stealing the ball back away, pops it right over the rim, almost going in. Big Jack gets back just in time though. Big Jack gets back. Oh man, attempt at popping it up the camera was just a little bit too far behind him and didn't quite work out. Oh, what a savage bump by Mythic. Nuwanda almost able to put that in.
Camber being able to recover and get that flip
And
has enabled Big Jack.
I'm really not quite sure what happened here. I think Nuwanda thought Mythic was gonna get this right here. Oh, he bumped the rim. That's a feels bad for sure, because I don't think Nuwanda saw that. Because Nuwanda looked like he was just waiting. He wasn't in a big rush. Or maybe he thought I was just gonna hit the rim. And that is a excellent parallel friendship kickoff.
Fusion, I believe, is the name we use now.
Fusion?
Yeah, Fusion.
That's
Dragon
right.
Ball Z style Fusion, yeah.
Yeah, Fusion, huh? Alright, we got another friendship kickoff though. Nuwanda's gonna be hitting Mythic Pink Mist in this one. Camber hitting Big Jack. And it falls pretty even. Camber's there with no boost, of course, so. Mythic Pink Mist had it wide open. Nah, he really could have put that in. They really could have used that goal. Still got 3 minutes though. Not that big of a rush. Good read by Mythic to pop that back infield. Center court, actually. Big Jack just not enough boost to get their Camber going. try to read that. Both on pretty boost starved now. Excellent save by Camber. Now Big Jack's gonna throw it away.
Yeah, to me it looks like the 5Ds are trying to capitalize on like pass plays, but they're misreading each other. They're not communicating enough, I don't think.
Yeah, the last time I saw them do a pass play, Big Jack just didn't have the boost. Camber misread it. I think he was expecting more. Nwanda pops that right over Camber. Oh, it's so unfortunate. That probably would have gone in if I hadn't touched the rim right there. Off the ceiling. Nwanda having a little bit of trouble reading that.
Caster Curse hitting Platy.
What's that?
Caster Curse hitting you like a ton of bricks right there.
Oh, yeah. Very good read by Nwanda right there. Let me get the comments here. Oh, you can see if anyone's commenting on the stream. Alright, so. Good fake, I think, by Mythic. I don't know.
I mean, we'll never know. And neither will their opponents,
Yeah.
honestly. So
Sometimes
that's all
feels
that
bad,
matters.
Sometimes it's fake, who knows. Camber almost being nuts. And this is just a straight ball sitting in the middle of the court.
Double commit is dangerous.
Yeah, that's something they do have to work on. I definitely see them double committing more than 5Ds.
I have some questions for that Big Jack touch, but I'll leave those for Psionics.
Nwanda taking advantage of that ball that was just thrown haphazardly in the center of the court. Good touch by Nwanda. Even better touch by Mythic Pink Mist to tie up the game with 52 seconds left. Camber and Big Jack, from their perspectives, did not see Mythic Pink Mist coming in. He slams it home. Excellent play by them. Very even 50-50. The only advantage went to Big Jack because he got to the ground first. Mythic's trying to grab this boost, kind of an awkward position. Good fake by Nwanda. Fortunately, that one's going to hit the net and roll away from the net. Away from the hoop. Nwanda having some intimate time with that rim. Very dangerous, very risky jump up by Camber because Big Jack was all the way back grabbing boost. If he had not hit that aerial correctly, that could have been bad for the 5Ds. Headless Turtles pounding the net. 1 second remaining. We will most likely be going overtime unless we can get a goal right here. It is so close, and it's still in the air. There it is. The ball finally touches the ground.
What I would like to
We're going
see
overtime.
is some more attempted pass plays and communication out of both teams. They both seem like they're just feeling it out, and we want to go hard.
Oh, of course. This is, of course, still the first game between these two teams. And speaking of which, it's the first, not only the first game, but it's the first overtime. So this keeps up, this is going to be a long stream.
I mean, I wouldn't call it a long stream. I would say it's it's only gonna be good if it's long. I mean,
Oh, yeah, no, that is not
We-
a bad
we-
thing.
we
by
want
any
more
means.
games.
What a miss! That is a very uncharacteristic miss of Camber. That should have been in. I know he's hurting about that one.
yeah, when we got these people who are so experienced, we don't expect misses, which is why fakes can be so
Absolutely not.
effective.
That was almost a decent fake from Nwanda. I'm sure he wasn't trying to fake it. You are right about the communication thing. It does seem like both teams are kind of throwing themselves at the ball regardless of what their teammate is doing. Shot on net. Nwanda's there to stop it pretty easily. Big Jack's gonna throw it off the backboard. Mythic Pink Mist is ready. Camber's gonna be here to throw that one away from the net. Get it out of danger. Big Jack. Big Jack!
What?
Big Jack! I've got to see this from his perspective. I watched that from Camber's.
I watched
Wow!
the defense. Holy cow!
That is a calculated if I've ever seen one. Like, there's no way he intentionally did that. Now, of course, once you see the ball come back up in the air, he did start boosting to correct his path to do that on purpose. But there's no way he planned that from the very beginning.
Clip it.
That was insane.
Somebody
What a
clip
shot.
it.
If I'm Headless Turtles, I'm not going to be mad about that one. That was a great ending to game 1. Now, do we normally let the matches in between, or the time in between matches go? The full minute?
No. We talk.
Okay.
We
Well,
talk.
that's what I'm saying. Should we?
So, what do
they're
you
already-
what do you think needs to happen? What do you think Headless Turtles need to do to get this corrected?
They need to capitalize on goals. There were 3 or 4 opportunities where they should have made a goal.
You know,
Where the 5Ds or hoops were committing when they shouldn't have been, you know, where Big Jack was getting boost and Camber was committing when he shouldn't be. So like there were plenty of opportunities for the Headless Turtles to just put it in, you know? It's an open net.
yeah, I think that there's a lot of double commits out of both teams, but that's characteristic when you see people who don't play every week. But I mean, Big Jack and Kemper do play every week, so it's
Right.
you know their play
Well,
style is
I mean,
aggressive,
Nwanda,
but I don't expect this much miscommunication.
Nwanda and Mythic Pink Mist are also very experienced themselves.
Alright.
Going
I just
into
want to
game
see
2.
I just want to see some good gameplay. That's what I'm here for.
Of course. And so the things that the Headless Turtles could improve on are the same things I would also say that 5Ds could improve upon. So this is a very evenly tied match. Camber getting the first goal of game 2 in the first 9 seconds. That second touch right there is really what threw Nwanda off. It wasn't much, it was just enough to redirect it around Nwanda so that he couldn't get the save. Nwanda with a good boot. Savage bump by Big Jack. Now, this is a really scary situation.
That would have been the best pass play.
That was a team save right there. Big Jack popping it up in Camber at the very same time, hitting
Yeah.
it out of the net.
It was either going to be an amazing save or an amazing pass.
So that right there, Camber and Big Jack should have retreated as Camber was pushing up to try to make a play. Instead, they're both double committing in the same corner. And both teams are doing this. I can't just criticize them.
Yeah, I mean, miscommunication
There's-
is not something that's uncommon, but out of people that play this much hoops, you'd think it'd be corrected, but maybe it's
Yeah.
just their play style. Maybe they just, you know,
Oh, Nwanda. That was I believe that was just a challenge. It was. Yeah, off
50.
of. Yeah, and very good goal from him hitting off the ceiling.
I mean, you might think it's luck, but I mean, some of it's got to be calculated, right?
Well, a lot of 50-50s you are taking into account where the net is, where that's just gonna be a goal. Big Jack just
Returning.
responds
Yeah, they're.
and just puts it in. And this is exactly what I'm talking about. When you have an opportunity, just shoot the ball into the net. And it seems
Maybe
like
that's-
both
maybe
teams have
that's-
been missing a lot of opportunities, just like
Maybe
that
that's
one.
their game style. That's why they're not passing. Is that they're just going ham.
Each kickoff seems like a very even 50-50 every single time. What really decides who's going to take control of the ball is the second player in each team after the kickoff. Whoever cheats out better. A little bit of confusion in the corner right there. Myth tries to take control. Big Jack puts it away. Takes it out of their side. Good pass from Mythic. Nwanda's ready. Unfortunately, it's a bit too slow and a bit too high, so it's a pretty easy save for Big Jack. A lot of cars flying up in the air for that one. There's
Yeah,
a lot
I
of
mean,
confusion going
maybe
on.
that is their game. Their game style is just aggression, pure aggression.
I think so. Both these teams are very fast, full of fast players. We got a demo from Big Jack. Is that our first demo? I think it is.
Probably.
Pretty sure it is. Good touch by Nwanda. Pass it right back down to Mythic Pink Mist, but Big Jack is... No, that's Camber. It's hard to tell when they all have ranked hoops in the name from a distance.
Yeah, and
Hard to
they've
tell
all
which
got the
one is
same. They
which.
both got the same color car.
Yeah, same color car. All the names are about the same length, so... It's kind of hard to tell who's who, except for Nwanda, of course. Not rocking that title. Almost gets the read off the
Heretic.
net. Very good read from Nwanda to stop that shot from Camber. However, oh, maybe it was Big Jack before. See, I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, it was Big Jack. Camber driving backwards. And jumps up and just pops it in. Easy, he says. He doesn't, but I imagine that's what he's thinking.
That caught me off guard. That really caught me off guard, not gonna lie. You know, he's predicting, you know, game chat now. We need to stop this man.
We got all 4 players committing on the ball right there. Just leaves the ball kind of floating around the court with no one challenging
You
it.
know, it's lonely, right? You gotta give it a hug every once in a while.
Good communication from Camber and Big Jack right there, though. Big Jack backs away. Sorry, Camber backs away as Big Jack takes control and throws it down the court. Wanda's gonna throw it off the top of Big Jack's car. There we go. Nwanda backing off as he sees Mythic is coming up to take control of the ball.
I think those communication issues have been resolved. I haven't seen a lot of double commits this game.
No, they've definitely cleaned double commits up. That's for sure. Some far fewer double commits. They may have just been first game antics, you know, between 2 teams. Also, maybe they know that they're being streamed, so it might be a bit of stream nervousness. I don't think so. I think these are all players like
Yeah, they're used to it.
enough with stream, but it could be.
You know, maybe just pure stress.
It is a stressful game. Big Jack gonna get that out of danger. That one's not a very dangerous shot.
Oh, that was almost an amazing
Ruin
pass,
it,
but it
Big
might
Jack. Yeah.
not matter.
Oh!
And it didn't even
Wow.
matter. We thought it was going to be a pass, but actually it was a shot in
Yeah.
disguise.
I think that's exactly what Camber was going for. Oh, that feels bad. It was going in anyways. Nwanda had to do something. If he'd gotten underneath the rim, he would have had a much better chance at clearing that away.
Oh,
Sometimes the ball is moving too fast to really do anything about it.
a lonely 6 bits from Pengy saying All-Star casting team right now.
Hey.
Thank you.
Alright. Thanks for the bits, man. Always
Throwing pennies
appreciate
at
it.
us though.
Pengy is a great guy. Be radical. I didn't even see he commented a few minutes ago. They play so fast. Yeah, dude. You know how they play. These players are insanely fast. They just use boost. They go after the ball, and they hit it. There's not much to it. Hit ball.
Hit ball, get boost, win game.
Yeah. Unless you're double committing or missing, in which case you don't ever win the game. Oh, this might be a very lucky waterfall, and it is. Maybe it wasn't lucky, maybe that was calculated, but the 5Ds, was this a best of 3?
Mm-hmm. And they're going to
It
move on
was.
to the winners final.
They very handily win this game. There's no way that Headless Turtles are going to get 4 goals in 8 seconds. However, it was close. Closer than the score suggests, it really was.
Oh, that could have been a goal by Camber. Or Big Jack. But not
Yeah,
both.
but you already know all 4 of these players don't really care at this point. They're just kind of hitting the ball around for fun. They know the game's over.
I just say I'm trying to figure out which one's my GG
Yeah, I don't know what my GG is on
on
Spectator.
keyboard.
I
Yeah.
just keep saying, I got it, I got it, I got it.
I said nice one, okay. Well,
I need to look at that right now, actually.
the next
First.
game is going to be the winners final.
Winners final coming up. Let me take a look at this bracket myself. And get myself acquainted with where we're at.
It's going to be they're going to be against the Brazilians, also known as the Billies.
Oh, they changed their name this week.
They always do. What are you talking about?
They always have like some form of
With
Billies.
Billy, but I mean,
Yeah.
they had to get the Brazil in there.
Yeah, well, it might be that. Well, where's Brazil in the World Cup? I think France just won the World Cup today, didn't they? Do you know anything about football?
I
We're
mean,
talking
all I
soccer,
know is that
football.
my coworkers said that. I mean, I watched England beat.
Pretty sure. If anyone
Argentina?
knows anything about this, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure France won the World Cup today. But I was gonna say maybe they were like rooting for Brazil or something. But you know what? Brazilians, they're going for the Brazil. That makes more sense.
Yeah, so we're about to get into this
Soccer
winner's
is
final
a
game.
horrible sport.
Oh yes, he throws another cent at us. Wow, and he
Spoilers.
gets the number one. How did he get the number one for 7 bits? That can't be right. That's not fair. Somebody has to beat
Well,
this.
so I think it's based on a stream.
I
It's just
know.
like whoever's giving the most
It's
bits.
based.
Okay.
Actually, it's a weekly, by the way.
Okay. All
So
right.
it's weekly or monthly or something. So how do you? I mean, that's not allowed. Somebody has to do more. You know.
Solution, I'm sorry if that's actually a spoiler. My bad. Kind of forgot that people actually care about this stuff. I don't really watch it. I should be more aware of that. Apologize. Also, I'm not sure that France won. I'm just guessing. I
Yeah.
think they did, but I'm not entirely sure.
Top bits are reset weekly. Well, Demon, I
Demon
guess
of
you got it.
Steel would know.
Demon, you got to start getting in there then.
Demon of Steel would know. Look at that 50,000 bit cheer badge.
Mhm.
He would know more than anyone on when bits are reset. Do you want to change the team names on here? In the game?
Oh yeah. I
Alright,
should probably do
load
that.
this match real quick.
Mistakes were made. We're not. The
We're
hell was
good.
not
I'm here to
playing.
back you up. Make sure we do everything the right way the first time. Bits only count if you get them from ads. I don't think that's true, Peggy. Pretty sure that's a high level troll, but I don't know enough about bits to call you out for sure.
All bits only count if you get them from ads. Wow, what a play! Nice one, great pass. Okay.
I'm really hoping we see Nuanda Mythic Pink Mist again. Because they're an amazing team. They're really good players. Right now they're facing against Leftical and Buddy, who are pretty well-known players in the Rocket League community. Not so much hoops, but in the soccer community. So that's going to be a game. I wish I could watch that one. And we'll see if Headless Turtle's able to pull out of that one. But for now, we've got Brazili's Nico and Wolf versus 5Ds of Hoops, Camber and Big Jack, who we just watched win in the semifinals.
Yeah, I'm excited. Who do you think's gonna win?
Historically, you know, if we're gonna have to go statistically, I'm gonna have to say Nico and Wolf. They have a much cleaner play style when it comes to passing and just consistently putting the ball into the net. Big Jack and Camber are a bit more
Ball
less
chasing?
conventional. They're a bit more unconventional.
I would say yes, they are very unconventional. They're very aggressive, which triggers me every
Yeah,
time I play
they're
against them.
it's really tough to keep up with what they're doing. So if that's the one advantage that they have, Nico and Wolf might not expect the things that Big Jack and Camber are able to do. You know, they know that Big Jack and Camber are really good players. It's just that their play style is less coordinated, so that might throw them off. You know, more fakes, if you know what I'm saying.
Mhm.
But I'm gonna have to go with the Brazilians winning this one. I think 2-1. Wait, is this a best of 3 or best of 5?
It's a best of 3.
All right, so I think they're gonna win 2-1 in this one. What do you think?
I would like to see a 2-1, but I think it's gonna be a 2-0
Okay.
for Brazilians. I think that they've
Alright.
shown that they can beat Big Jack and Camper every time.
They historically have more tournament wins than any other team. For viewers who don't know that, these are the guys that beat. They are the final boss of ranked hoops, and there we go, proving my point. Wolf just nonchalantly putting that one in. There's not much Camber could have done. He didn't have any boost. Well, I mean, he could have stopped the ball from bouncing, but that's a different conversation.
Oh my God,
Camber going up.
Arceanus getting played in chat. What was the score of the
What?
5Ds and Headless Turtles? And people are like, 5Ds scored more goals, and that's all he gets.
Panky is here for the information. If you want to know the answer to something, ask Panky. Wow!
What a read
Whoa, what a challenge by Wolf!
by Woof.
Yeah,
Did I hear that correctly? By Woof?
Wolf. Yeah, Wolf slamming it off the top of Big Jack's car. And that's the second goal in the first 24 seconds.
Well, as he steals that goal, Arceanus steals away the first on the bits
Oh,
leaderboard.
Camber and Big Jack messing up the friendship kickoff. Very uncharacteristic of them. And Big Jack and Camber low on boost. Camber's actually got 100, but they're kind of flopping about. They're a little bit frantic after those first 2 goals in the very beginning of the
Oh
match.
my god, Pingy
Definitely
steals
morale
it
destroyed.
back from Arcanis.
Oh, we have a bit war in the chat right now?
Yep. A penny war.
A
They're throwing
penny war.
pennies.
Oh no! Wolf tried to get a bump on Camber in the net. Gets a tiny little bump on him. But really what made this goal is Big Jack's inability to clear that effectively. Nico takes advantage, slams it in off the ceiling. I'd really like... This is just the first game, so I'd really like to see Big Jack and Camber unkerfluffle themselves and figure out what they're doing, you know?
Yep.
Oh. And that's a very good opportunity to be a goal. No, that feels so bad. And thankfully, that's able to be put in. Oh, man.
It just went in.
Is this-
I get calculated.
That was a real good setup by Big Jack. Camber tried to slam it in, but he hit the rim instead.
Where's
That
the
was so close
Where's
to
the
popping it.
calculated in chat?
Right.
I mean, really. Think about. I mean, that had to be calculated, right? There's no way. That was luck.
Well, I think he really meant to slam it in off the rim. Or
You're
not
ruining
off
the
rim.
joke.
He just meant to slam it in. Okay.
Not like this.
Camber real low on boost. Doing his best to take control of that ball. Wolf's gonna slam it across the court. We got trade demos, so it's 1v1 shortly, temporarily. And that's gonna be a very unfortunate challenge on the side of the 5Ds of Hoops. Nico calling the Fireburner of ranked Hoops. Getting a very good win on that 50-50. Bounces off the corner,
Yeah,
goes in.
I think that for some reason Nico and Wolf have been winning every 50-50 they try to do in some way.
It's just very good. Very good at that. Big Jack taking advantage of a ball that was just left rolling in the middle of the court. And that's going to be an own goal. Who was that? That was Wolf, I believe, who own goaled this. Yeah, he pre-jumped that one. Oh, wait. Never mind.
He didn't touch it.
Never mind. Yeah, I, for some reason, from Big Jack's perspective, I thought he touched it. Well, that was just a good goal by Big Jack.
No, that's not the Brazil setup. It's now the 8-2BU setup. That's what this is, I think.
Wolfkin, very good angle on that ball. Putting a lot of pressure on Camber and Big Jack, and the problem is that Nico and Wolf not only put on pressure, but they take all the boost. So Camber and Big Jack are left frantic, boostless, doing their best to clear the ball away. They don't have time to try to score. The only thing they can worry about is not being scored on.
That's one of the things that we see high-level Rocket League players do is be able to control the other team. Not just the ball, but the other team.
Right, yeah. Control the pressure. And really control the play of the field. In this case, the court. Great shot. Great shot by Big Jack. Wasn't enough. Camber's going to be patient and read that off the rim. Right now we're just kind of hitting the ball back and forth. A little bit of ping pong going on. No one's really maintaining control. Nico pops it right over. It's not going to do anything though. Instead, Big Jack's just going to throw it right back. Wolf taking a sweet time to hit that off his own backboard. Gets the... Was that a jump reset? No, he just jumped off the backboard.
Yeah. I mean, smart play out of Wolf to use the backboard. It mind gamed everybody.
Yeah, because he delayed his dodge long enough to really confuse what he was going to be doing. Nico, for the first time I feel like ever, doesn't have any boost. And that's going to go off the ceiling. That's in unless Wolf's able to save it, right? Yeah, 'cause Nico, there's no way. He knew there's no way he's going to get back to that one.
I feel like this is a game of luck right now, because every goal that's been... I mean, a lot of the goals just probably shouldn't have gone in, but did.
That one was definitely not like that was a very, very calculated pinch by Camber to pinch it off the ceiling. We'll pinch it off the net, off the ceiling.
Rim.
Oh, feels bad. Yeah, I get rimmed.
Rim VP. I guess the rim was rooting for Big Jack and Camber.
Good read by Camber to prevent Nico from putting that one in. Nico being as savage as ever, bumping Big Jack off the back ball. And it looks like Big Jack, here we go. He's got the boost, he's got the shot. However, Nico's there. Or was it Wolf? I can never tell when the players are far away.
Well, Wolf is in a Dominus, so
Right, yeah, but still. It's kind of hard for me to
the
see.
names, when everybody here has a long name with the ring tubes, so GG at the end. What a
Yeah,
pinch.
actually real tough. Very good pinch clear. However, nothing was able to be set up because Wolf was prepared. Wolf getting a pretty decent read. There's only 8 seconds left. And Big D's are only down by 1 goal. They still have a chance. They're not out of this yet. Somehow that doesn't hit the ground. And that's going to be game. Well, I can't find GG. I don't know where my GG is.
I think it's
As a
under 5 or
spectator.
something. You can look in controls real quick,
Yeah, but there's no
or just type
spectator.
out GG.
That's weird. I'll probably just do that from now on.
So what do you think that both teams have to improve on right now?
5Ds of hoops, definitely the same things from before. Well, really, actually, this is a little bit different because Brazilians are really good about maintaining control. They need to take the control away from Brazilians, and the first thing they need to do is stop throwing the ball away. They need to maintain possession, grab boost, and create some plays. Because right now, the Brazilians are taking advantage of all the boost and taking advantage of the situations where 5Ds just throw the ball away instead of actually holding onto it.
So you're saying that I think that you need, you want to see them hold on to the ball more and not just give it away?
Yeah, exactly. Because I think they're wasting a lot of boost by throwing it down court, and then they have to use a lot of boost to catch up to it. And Wolf and Nico they're far too prepared. They're seeing 2 steps ahead. They know what the 5Ds are going to do. And they're just ready. They're ready every time it gets hit down court.
Yeah, I think that the 5Ds need to, I think that there was a time for their kind of over-aggressive, a little bit ball chasey game style, but I think that the Billies have beaten them enough times that they need to start changing how they play in a big way. I just don't think it's going to work out for them if they keep
The
trying to do it.
aggressive play style is fine as long as you're able to maintain boost control and you're very consistent with your touches. Unfortunately, that's not entirely true. So the aggressive play style just isn't going to work. Brazilia's patient play style is a lot more effective. They make every single touch count, except for that one by Wolf, where he didn't touch it at all.
Indeed, but maybe we just call it a fake and then we don't talk about it anymore.
Yeah. Almost putting that in, Nico from the very top of the map. Oh, what an unfortunate pinch by Big Jack. He really wanted that one to fly off the ceiling. Fly off the net and bounce off the ceiling. Good 50-50 by Wolf to stop that one dead in the middle of the court. Nico's ready for that clear.
Oh, that's unfortunate for Camber. That miss might spell doom.
Thankfully, Big Jack was there to clean that one up, but yeah, that was a very unfortunate situation for Camber. Here we go. This is what I want to see. Who's stealing from the Brazilians? A little bit more ball control. Camber trying to step Big Jack up. And it just kind of dissolves into Brazilians taking control again. Wolf with a very good 50-50.
Yeah, I mean, Camber, that could have been a shot at a Camber. It just jumped. Would have been too late. But here's a pass.
Oh, Big Jack. I know what he was going for.
But he-
Almost gets the goal. That's
He had no boost to do that, though. It's kind of unfortunate for him. But that might be in. Let's see if he can. Nope.
Oh, he's not able to correct his path. He had the
Looked
wrong
in
line
from
going up
Nico's
to
point
it.
of view.
See, Nico's already cheating forward. He knows that Wolf's going to have control of this and throw it down court for him. They're setting up team plays even before Wolf gets control of it because he has that much trust in his teammate. It works really well. This has been a really good game, though. I think Camber and Big Jack have kind of finally composed themselves. We're still 0-0, and the first half of the game is already gone.
But they haven't been scored on yet, so they've done something right.
Right. No one scored. Almost 3 minutes into this game. Big Jack and Camber have changed some things up, and that's really good news. Nico throwing that one off the backboard. Wolf wasn't there. He was all the way back. And Boost.
What
Camber.
a contest from Wolf.
Yeah. Very delayed touch. Camber was expecting him to hit it long before he ever did. Good pop-up by Big Jack. Camber was there to continue the pressure. Kind of a 1-2-3 pass between the two of them. Oh no, Camber slamming it against the net. Could have been a really good play. Wolf just doesn't get the power. That almost went in.
And
Wow,
revenge demos, I guess.
Yeah, Nico demoing Camber, Big Jack demoing Wolf. Oh no.
That
That was a very close one. Thankfully they recover and that doesn't end up being a goal because that would have been real sad to see that go in. Camber kind of missing the opportunity. This is going to be a goal. I just know it. Yep. As soon as I saw Nico on that back wall.
yeah, Wolf saw Nico, Nico saw Wolf, and all of us knew what was gonna happen before it did.
Classic 1-2. When you see your teammate has the possession, throws it off the backboard, and then you throw it down into the net. If done right, it's pretty much nearly unstoppable. Great play by them. Big Jack, real good pass from to Camber, but Wolf read it.
It's like my pass.
Almost had another good 1-2, Nico and Wolf on the blue side. This should be an open net, but Camber and Big Jack unable to take advantage of it.
Ooh.
Yeah, Wolf getting a pretty decent pinch off that sidewall. Big Jack was launched in the air after this one. They've got to score within these next 5 seconds.
And Nico and Wolf
And
block
they
each
do.
other. The first major miscommunication, and it ends their
Wow.
easy victory.
Oh no, Nico. Oh no, Nico backed up into Wolf. I think Wolf just completely thought Nico had that one.
I think they both thought each other had it.
Yeah. Real unfortunate, but I would like to see 5Ds win this in overtime. So we get a third game out of this because they deserve it. They really corrected a lot of their mistakes from the first game. A lot of pressure being put on Nico and Wolf now. Oh, Nico almost bumping Wolf out of the way. Wolf pops it up. Big Jack's there on the backboard ready for it. Nico's just going to throw it right at the net. I think he wanted it to be a bit higher at the backboard. Wolf's there for that clear. Just continually, even though Nico's demoed, continually applies pressure.
I just cheered 100 to yoink that first place.
Who gave 100?
Me.
Oh, you did.
I need the first
Thanks,
place.
Faces.
Just call me what? Just call me face.
Thanks, Face. Yeah, yeah. No, I read your name on
Fail.
the stream. We have
Another.
Faces.
I should donate another just because you failed.
Yeah, sure. You should. That's the corrective action for that right there. Nico almost had a really good pop up off the backboard. Camber with a really good clear though.
Done it. Arkiana saying those bits aren't gonna help my skill. I know they won't, but it'll help me sleep better at night.
Who said that?
Arkianis, of course.
Savage, yeah. Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Nick almost on-going by pool shot and camber into that. Big Jack fires a shot. It's off the rim. Not accurate enough. We're a minute and a half into overtime and still no goals. Good pass. Nico to Wolf. Camber's there to intercept. Camber with such a savage bump on Wolf. Nico just very closely, very narrowly makes that save. And now we see, I think for one of the first times, Nico and Wolf kind of flailing. Never mind. Oh no, not like this.
My brain predicted that. I was like, Camber, you're coming in too hot, and then it happened.
Oh gosh. Oh, that sucks. Great game. Great series.
When you throw the series by boosting too hard, that's
Really
gotta
wish-
feel bad. They're gonna have to
really
come
wish I
back from the
could've
losers
taken that
bracket.
away.
That's unfortunate for them.
Trying to get caught up on the chat right now.
It's just me. And
Well,
Arcanus.
I mean, I didn't see what was
Yeah.
happening before, like the bit war.
So right now we're gonna move on to the losers final, which is gonna be between the 5Ds of hoops, and we don't actually know. So actually, we might go into the losers semifinal.
Yep. Let me see.
Yep, it appears that the losers quarterfinal is not done yet. So in order to save you guys some black screens, we're gonna show you guys the losers semifinal. Disclaimer: this is the losers semifinal. This is not the losers final. So the team that is here is, I mean, they made it this far, right? They beat the Headless Turtles. Oh, okay, actually, this is gonna be good. Never mind. I was gonna be like, disclaimer: they might not actually be great, but again, we got Rolf and
Oh wow.
and Neko Mimi, and
Yeah,
all
so
I
these
have
are
are
the guys-
3 golden eggs and dwindling hope left in the long name, and Carvin Durant and James Carden.
So these are the guys I was telling you about, Leftical and Buddy on the Carvin Durant team. Pretty well-known players in the soccer community. Against Rolf and Nekomimi, very experienced hoops players. So this should be an interesting match. This is just a best of one.
Indeed, this is just a best of one. So it's, I mean, it's all or nothing here.
Anything could happen except for game 2. That's correct.
Anything can happen except game 2.
Yep. Slew says he's got Rolf and Neko winning this one. I've never seen Leftical and Buddy play in hoops, so I think I'm gonna have to agree with Sluish on this one because I know how good Rolf and Neko Mimi are. I know they can easily hold themselves against some soccer players. Man, that really made them sound like they're a lesser being.
What do you mean?
Soccer players.
Soccer players? I mean,
Yeah.
come on, you can't not. I mean, think about it. They're soccer players. They're soccer means. I mean, really,
Yeah.
what do they have on us?
Yeah, gross. Disgusting. I think they're all good with their soccer skills. Well, newsflash, you're not.
Newsflash, got them. Wrecked. We're just biding our time the whole time until Cynex comes out with ranked hoops. Yeah, that's what we're doing. You know, I mean, I joked about this a few streams ago. Step 1, ranked hoops. Step 2, ranked hoops becomes the biggest Rocket League game mode ever. Step 3, we take over Psyonix. Step 4, take over the US. Final step, take over the world. We're done. Got him.
It doesn't get any simpler than that.
I mean, really, it doesn't.
I don't see any flaws in your plan at all. Not a single one.
Mm-mm.
I've thought about it too. I thought for about 2 seconds, and I wasn't able to find a single flaw.
I failed. I almost did the teams. So yeah, who do you think's gonna win? Golden Eggs or the
Golden eggs. I think they'll be able to take this one. I think it'll be a close game, but I think Golden Eggs got this one in the bag. And I'm a bit biased. I would like to see them win. You know, they're our ranked hoops guys representing, so take over the universe. Needed username says. Go past the limit. What's up, man?
I did their
Hope you
I did
had
their
a-
names weird because they have they both have long names.
All right, so we got Go Past the Limit in chat right now. Hey, man, what do you think about Leftical and Buddy? How do you think they're going to do in this match? What are your predictions? Because you just played against them, it looks like, in the losers round 3. And very unfortunate, but they knocked you guys out. What do you think? I'd like to hear your thoughts on their chances on winning this.
Well, so I personally think that the ranked hoops people are gonna pull it. They're gonna pull it out. Well, that got really dirty, real quick. I apologize. I think that Golden Eggs are gonna move on because I mean, if it's people that I've never seen before versus people that
There
I've
is,
seen a
yeah.
lot, I think I'm gonna go with the people that I've seen before.
Yeah, obviously there is that natural bias for us where we expect that Rolf and Neko and Mimi are going to win this, but I'm not biased as to who I want to win. It's going to be a good game either way, I'm sure. And it is always really interesting to see non-hoops mains in the grand finals. You end up seeing some different strategies that you're not used to seeing. So I wouldn't be too upset if Leftical and Buddy took this one away.
Oh, ESL
We
Monthly
got a-
Elites.
We got a bit of confusion going on.
That or they're trying to get the right kickoff layout or something.
No, we had the. They were joining the wrong teams.
I don't think so. I saw them both join.
Oh, I saw Rolf join with Buddy. Yeah. That's right, we got it all figured out now. Buddy's gonna get the first goal. Very clean shot from high up. Unfortunately, that was just too easy of a shot because Rolf kind of popped that up off the sidewall. Oh no. They went for the fusion kickoff and didn't quite work out. Very clutch save by Neko. And Neka's just gonna put that win in. I'm curious to see where Lefty and Buddy were at. Let's see, so Lefty he got beat up by that pinch right there. Oh, the rim.
The rim.
The rim really made it awkward for him. Yep, I know that's real terrible situation.
I mean, they're not hoops mains. They're gonna get the rim is gonna be an obstacle they have to deal with. I mean,
Yeah, of course.
it's
Who's man or not, when
it's
you're in
the
that
first-
situation, it's real awkward.
you know, it's just a thing that you gotta go through when you go through puberty in hoops, man. You just gotta. I mean,
I guess so.
you're gonna see some things happen that you haven't seen before, and you're gonna, you know,
Guess
you're gonna
so.
you're gonna touch some things you might not have touched before.
Alright, so back to the actual commentating. We are tied with 4 minutes remaining in this game. Real good pop-up, self-pass by Lefty. Who was that? I believe that was Neko there to intercept. Rolf's going to fire this one off the backboard. And Rolf is left without boost. This is a real terrible situation, but he's going to take advantage of it.
Mythic calls it hooperty.
Buddies. Hooperty.
He hit hooperty.
That's a really good shot off the backboard, too. So one thing that does translate from soccer to hoops is your ability to shoot a ball accurately. And that is what Lefty, his name is Lefty in the game. That's what Lefty and Buddy are here to prove. They're here to prove that regardless of hoop strategy, they're able to put a ball into a net. And those ESL Monthly Elite titles prove that.
So caster curse.
But Rolf and Neko are here to prove that that doesn't mean everything. Hoop strategy and experience goes a long way as well.
Oh my, that looked like a bump. Oh,
Neko
rude.
Mimi, he missed that side boost. I know he really wanted it. It leaves him in a real awkward position. He's got the corner boost now. Finally, he can start putting some pressure. Waits on the touch from Lefty, and good 50-50 against Buddy. He's going to leave it, though, for Rolf, who isn't going to touch it. So now Buddy's going to 50-50 with Neko. I keep forgetting people's names.
Mhm.
It's too many people. Good pressure coming out from Rolf and Neko, but they committed a bit too hard. So now, just like that, Buddy and Lefty are just going to take advantage
I
of it.
mean, that was either a great read out of Buddy, or a great amount of luck out of Buddy. Either way. No friendship.
Yeah, no friendship, that's strange. It might be due to the fact that Neko's from EU and they don't
Yeah.
want to deal with the lag of a friendship kickoff. That might be it. Lefty stops all momentum, throws it against the ceiling. Tries to get a pinch, doesn't really go anywhere though. Now we got Neko pinching it off the sidewall himself and follows through past the Rolf. He doesn't get it over the net, unfortunately. Savage bump from Buddy. He pinches it off the net. Rolf is there. No boost. There's only so much he can do.
I mean, I'm excited that this is only the loser semifinal. But this isn't
Yeah.
even something we're supposed to stream normally. I'm glad we
Yeah,
got to watch it though.
This guarantees no matter who makes it to the grand finals, I think we're gonna have amazing grand finals.
Mhm.
Lefty, very soft touch, just to kind of drop it right into the net. Rolf, very unfortunate spot that he was in. He had no boots for one, and he got himself onto the little corner of the back wall.
Yeah, that's the place that you don't want to be jumping off of. It's
Yeah,
just
well,
very
I think he
awkward.
expected I think he expected a very tough hit, you know, from
Mhm.
the orange team. Oh no, that feels bad. Now they have 3 goals to make up.
Usually 2 is doable, but 3 gets a lot. Oh, voice crack there. 3 gets really stressful.
3 is a very difficult comeback to make.
I mean, they've got 3 golden eggs, so maybe they can just
Yeah.
pop them here, and then they'll all be
They-
goals.
But they do have dwindling hope.
Wow, their name is very accurate right now.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit creepy.
Rolf with a pretty good read off that sidewall. He's gonna throw it off the ceiling, and there's nothing Lefty and Lefty and Buddy can do about it. I mean, I'm sure there was something, but this situation they didn't do it.
Oh, that jump off the wall, and then it hit the
Yes.
ceiling and went too fast for them.
Wasn't accurate enough. Great pass from Buddy to Lefty. Rolf's there to intercept. Buddy is just too persistent. I want to see this from Rolf's perspective.
I gotta say, this is probably the most, just, that boost just blocks everyone's view. I feel bad. It's like Black's thermal or something. It's like super black at that point for some reason.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not a huge fan of the thermal boost because it blocks my view too much.
Yeah, everybody in chat, what's your favorite boost? And what's your most obnoxious boost that you'd ever pick? Or are they the same? Are you one of those people?
I'd have to say the Christmas boost is probably the most annoying boost.
I would say treasure. Treasure or ink?
Treasure's pretty bad too. Yeah. Oh, it feels bad. Rolf almost had that drop down. Neko's gonna be persistent, tries to maintain possession, but he just doesn't. Oh, what a touch by Lefty. Almost gets it up and right over the net. But oh, well.
People saying favorite is
minutes
plasma. The People were saying Accelerado. Most obnoxious is the Christmas. Yeah, I
Who
think
said their favorite's Accelerado? Wolf.
Wolf,
Oh
of
my
course.
gosh.
It had to be Wolf.
I don't
We,
believe him. He's a troll.
yeah,
There's no way that's true. Unless he's using Accelerado to be, his substitute boost in
you
Alpha
know,
Console.
yeah. Honestly, I thought about that and I couldn't go through with it.
That's when I use Alpha Console. That's my Alpha boost is Accelerado.
Oh my God, no. You're a terrible person.
Yeah, so
But
if you don't have Alpha Console,
it's
you're gonna be annoyed when you play with or against me.
if you're not changing. Okay, everybody, just right now, Alpha Console, Accelerado, anything else, do it.
Rolf gets a goal. There's only 2 seconds left. 2 goals are needed. This just isn't gonna be enough
Nope.
time.
Neko
And
tries.
Unfortunately, our predictions were off as Rolf and Neko were knocked out of the tournament. Buddy and left a goal. Move on to the losers finals against who do we have? 5Ds of Hoops. Yep.
I mean, at least we got a chance for a non-hoops main team to do
Absolutely.
it.
And like
That's
I
always
said, that
good.
is exciting. It's always really cool to see these strategies from people who are not hoops mains.
Yeah, because maybe we can get some insight, you know?
This ball hasn't touched the ground in years. Oh no.
Yeah, back
Oh,
in my
it's
day, the
still-
ball used to touch the ground.
That's gonna touch. Yeah, there it is. Very good game. Exciting. It's pretty great to see some non-hoops mains. Also spoke.
Oh, the season 2
soccer
boost
mains.
rewards.
Season 2
No, that's not season 2. Season 2 is. Oh, it was a boost? Oh. I mean. No, my favorite boost, like, is actually. I use Alpha Boost from Alpha Console. But I'm not. I'm not a rude person. I actually made it Ion Yellow. I'm not
Seahawks
rude.
says that the money boost pisses him off. Like it's not just annoying; it makes him physically angry.
Physically angry.
You can imagine someone just throwing their controller. Like, why? Why would you use that? Season 2 rewards, yeah. I don't think I was able to play during the season.
Why
2.
is the semifinal marked as a best of 3? I don't know.
Was it?
Apparently, it's marked as a best of 3
Hmm.
for some reason. I guess
Not sure.
they get a free match. They get some free MMR in our ranking system. That's gonna be probably fixed. Yeah, I think that my favorite boost is Alpha Console boost, like Alpha Boost.
Alpha
But
boost, yeah.
yeah, but I think that the most annoying boost that I've ever seen has got to be Burnout. Like I actually one day was like I'm gonna change my Burnout to Alpha Console with Alpha Console to Alpha Boost, right?
Right.
And then I was like, you know what? I'm gonna play a game where I just use I use the Burnout, and then I thought about it after that game and just didn't do it. I couldn't go through with it.
Yeah. I really like the Alpha Boost, and it's really just because of how clean and just simple it is. You know, there's nothing that's distracting. I really don't like distracting boosts. I actually have my sound in the game turned most of the way down, just because I'm a very easily distracted person. So try to keep my focus on the game and less on the visuals, aesthetics, and sounds that have nothing to do with the actual game. Yes, the ones are hard. Okay, I'm looking in case you're not in the Discord, join us over in our Ranked Hoops Discord. We got a conversation going on in general chat as well. So I'm trying to get caught up in that. Nawanda says standard orange best boost. Yeah, actually, so if I'm not using alpha, I usually use either standard or there's a couple other really simple boosts I like to use. But I'm not gonna say I'm too good for standard.
Well, we're just about to get in to the next match.
Best decal for white Zambas. Are you asking what pairs the best with White Zombies? Hey, Rolf subscribed to 2-3 sub 6 months in a row.
Thank you.
He says Alpha Boost sucks. I'll
I
take
think treasure all day. Can we? Is this the time for us to say that you're banned for being annoying, you're banned for toxicity?
I don't know if that's bannable, but I
A
think it
bannable
is
offense?
I think it's unfriendable.
Unfriended?
Unfriended, yeah. Alright, here
I
we are.
messed up the team names again.
Oh,
I'm
really?
sorry, guys. You can
Okay.
blame me.
Give you just a minute to set that back up. We are going to be, in case you're just joining us, going to be playing in the losers finals. As you can see on stream, it's at the very bottom right, the yellow one. 5Ds of hoops, which is Camber and Big Jack versus Carvin, Durant, and James. I can't see the rest of their name, but maybe you can figure it out yourself. Let me see if I can. Oh, there it is. Carvin, Durant, and James Carden. Which are
Carvin and Carden.
Yep. So Leftical and Buddy on that team, they're soccer mains, ESL monthly elite players. So very good. We just watched them win in the losers semifinals. They're very consistent, accurate players, and a serious threat if you give them possession. All right, everyone's here. We're gonna get this match on. We're gonna get it started.
Get it started in here. Yeah, just me.
I'd like to see Camber and Big Jack slow down a little bit, but I already know Big Jack is a very fast player. He uses boosts like none other. Real good start. Really good start. Camber's just popping that right off the top of Lefty. And there's no way Buddy was gonna get to that in time.
One might say
Good start.
it left them with an open net. Set. Yeah, I'll stop.
I don't know where you're going with that. That's okay.
That was bad.
Let's see. All right. Camber taking control of this ball. Never mind. Buddy takes it away.
I know it was terrible, but I can't go home. I'm already here.
Home face. That was terrible.
I'm already at home, guys. Your argument is invalid.
Yep, that was a really good challenge by Lefty to throw that off the ceiling. Almost goes in. Thankfully, Camber was there and prepared to save it. Buddy and Lefty just firing away at the net non-stop. So much pressure. Big Jack popping it up for Camber. Buddy's there to intercept though. They're just so fast. Lefty almost gets the almost just gets the touch. Reads the fact that Camber was gonna try to hit it one more time.
Oh,
Off the
Big Jack
sidewall.
just dodged a demo there on accident.
Yeah, and he fires away at the net. Camber wasn't prepared though, so not much came from it. Big Jack over to Camber. Buddy takes control. This is going to be an open net opportunity if Big Jack can take advantage of it, but Buddy and Lefty are back.
Camber bumps Buddy into position.
Lefty firing it a bit too high off the backboard. And we see an attempted demo from Camber. Barely misses. Lefty's flying all the way across the court to get this one. Good read by Camber to stop that clear from Buddy. Lefty's prepared though. Good touch by Lefty. Big Jack takes control. And these players are just moving so fast, it's actually real tough to keep up and see what's going on. They're both very fast teams. Big Jack is probably the fastest player in this team, or in this lobby, uses a ton of boost.
We should test his um, boost per mile.
Boost per mile. I think amount of boost used per game would be a better measurement, but that would be an interesting stat if we could see that. That actually would clarify how boost is being used throughout the game.
Or boost per minute, actually, would be better.
Yeah, you can do boost per minute. But that would be a really interesting stat, because then we could really analyze how teams are using the boost, which teams are winning it, or are they teams that use a lot of boost, or are they teams who don't use a lot of boost? And I'd really like to see something like that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of confusion going on right now. That's what happens when you have high-level players whiffing the ball. No one really knows who's gonna.
Once
touch
one
it.
person whiffs, it's just dominoes.
Yeah, it's contagious. But he's just gonna throw that right in. It goes right over the net, just barely missing the rim.
Oh, Swaggle says Big Jack boosted confirmed.
It's best of 3, right? Yep.
Yes.
He already answered for us. Turns out Big Jack is an admin of the Ranked Hoops community. It's almost like he knows these things.
Gotta get my 2 cents in there somehow. 2.5 cents actually.
Game is tied up. Just a little bit over a minute left.
Oh, lefty. Too many touches. Not enough boost saved.
So these, I think it's kind of like the lefty buddy, or kind of like the Nico and Wolf, where they're very consistent, they're very accurate. Problem is they don't have the hoop strategy like Nico and Wolf do. So there's not as many opportunities being presented. Oh,
So you think that
almost taking advantage of that
Big
one.
Jack and Camber are having the same issues against Lefty and Buddy as they are against Nico and Wolf?
I think they're not taking advantage of every single opportunity that's being given to them. I think Lefty and Buddy do a good job of taking advantage of the opportunities. It's just they don't know how to form them against a team like Camber
Yeah.
and Big Jack. And that's where, if we see Lefty and Buddy go to the grand finals, I think Nico and Wolf are going to win out, because the only difference is the experience in hoops.
And you gotta know that not Big Jack, Wolf and Nico are gonna take advantage of that.
Absolutely.
They're gonna abuse everything about you, in every single possible way.
Ooh. Lefty got a bit lucky there, hit the net instead of bouncing up off the ground. That's going to be a shot. Nearly avoided
Wait,
a loss,
I
but it clears it away.
what?
What?
Without face saying memes, I'm lost. Say it face. I don't know what it is. I said
Oh.
it.
You're reading chat. Okay, I was pretty confused about what you're saying. What you're
I said
confused
it.
about.
I completed the mission. Where's my Grand Champ?
Achievement unlocked. No, you just get an Xbox achievement. That's it.
I
That
don't
one's
have
gonna
an
be a little bit
Xbox.
too
What?
low.
That's pointless. Wasting my time. I want a refund.
It's too bad.
I don't know what I'm
Okay,
supposed to
please.
do for the memes.
This is gonna be in goal unless Big Jack can save it. He does. He was just in the right place at the right time on that backboard. Buddy steals that boost away in the corner.
As they're chipping away at my internal operating system, trying to break me.
Oh, this is a dangerous situation. Buddy's not quite sure how to handle all those rebounds off the sidewall and back wall. And we've got Camber and Big Jack taking game 1 after just over a minute of overtime. Really close game. I love it. I love the fact how we've got a team who's mechanically, a bit more mechanically inclined but less experienced, against a team who's more experienced but less mechanically inclined. And it feels like their downfalls are kind of canceling each other out. And all we've got is a really good game of two teams who have completely different play styles.
This is a good thing to read out. Seahawks says, have you guys noticed an increase in hoops players in the past few days? There was 2.8k people on yesterday at a point, running into a lot of people I've never seen. That's great to see. I mean, I have it. I felt like it might have just been a Saturday, but I feel like that's too much even for a Saturday. I feel like as Psyonix keeps announcing that there's going to be more ranked game modes, people start migrating over because they're like, like, I mean, they're like, okay, I need to get training. I'm ready. They just needed the will. They needed to push.
2.8 thousand people on Hoops.
Not just push, not just
There
hoops.
was there an anniversary? Well, obviously the anniversary.
I guess
event, but was
hoops
there a
is.
Steam sale?
I guess then hoops is like the least toxic community. Then, so they're like, I guess they just naturally fell into playing all the game modes off the anniversary.
Oh well, maybe that's the case. I think the Rolf brings up there was a Steam sale. I didn't know Rocket League had a Steam sale.
Neither
That's
did
good.
I.
That always brings in more players. All right, back to the game. Game 2 of this best of 3. If the 5Ds of Hoops win this, they move on to the grand finals and have the rematch against Nico and Wolf. If they lose this game, then we go to game 3. That one's going to waterfall. Very good read by Big Jack to clear that one away, all the way down court. Camber with a very patient touch. Doesn't quite work out for him. He tries the boost steal. Doesn't get it in time. And now, just a lot of butting heads in the corner. Lefty trying to be fancy and throw it over his back. Doesn't get it in there. Big Jack with the read. Not quite a clear, but it's a really good setup for Camber to throw down court. Big Jack's down. It's all up to Camber now. Does a decent job of keeping control. Camber's demoed. Big Jack's all alone, and very, very good clear by Lefty. Very last second. I'm pretty sure if he waited just a millisecond more, that would have gone in.
And a coordinated demo.
Yep.
And it goes in!
A lot of demos. A lot of demos coming out.
Clang.
Look at this little side skirt thing that Big Jack does on his wheels. That's kind of cool.
Yeah. I mean.
I think that was a
Oh!
feels backflip man by Buddy. I'm pretty sure he didn't mean to do this.
I think the Lefty and Buddy. I don't know if it's just like stress, but they might be losing hope. I mean, because usually you feels back when you're stressed. Like
it may be. They're not as familiar with hoops, and I think they're being challenged more than they expected by the 5Ds of hoops. Oh, what a play! What a great play by Lefty and Buddy. I'm gonna watch this from Lefty's perspective. Really, really well thought out bump up pass from Lefty. Buddy's prepared. He sees Camber in the net. He throws it to Camber's left. Well, his left, and then Camber's right. It's a really good play. That one ends up dead neutral. I don't know if anyone touched it. Yeah, he got touched, barely. Camber is there to 50-50. That one wins the challenge. Big Jack's out of boost. Big Jack with a double bump, and Camber's just gonna carry it all the way in. That one was left all up to Camber. All he had to do was just put it in, because Big Jack was doing all the work on the ground.
Okay, I'm being debated into memes.
Oh no. Oh no, guys. Don't do it. Hello kickoff. They send it right into Lefty. It's not much. Lefty all you do is just kind of sit there and they hit it into him. Camber takes control. Oh no. Pinched it off the net. Almost own goals. And Lefty. Wow. Amazing car control. He's not only able to hit it off the backboard, but redirects his vehicle to correct the ball's course. Put it in the net.
Sorry for no camera control, but apparently somebody died in general chat. Wanda was murdered.
Uh-oh. Well, we can look at that after this, after Big Jack's almost own goal. Big Jack Camber gotta be feeling a little threatened right now because they've only got a lead of 1 goal at the moment. And they still have half the game remaining. Buddy and left to goal, maintaining the cool. They're not going to let a 1-goal lead ruin them just yet. Big Jack takes advantage of the pop-up from Buddy.
Yeah, I think that was a decision right there where you don't want to really dribble in hoops if you can help it right there. I mean, Lefty decided to control the ball and then got demoed for his troubles. Should have just popped it.
Almost goal by Lefty. Kind of pops it out on his own. Big Jack not able to pop it up an aerial like he wanted to. Camber's up. Ah, if he just dropped that in the front of the net, that would have been a goal. Feels bad. Who is that? Oh, big. Wait. Yeah, Camber bumping Buddy out of the way. Bumps and demos really showing their worth here in this game. Already earning Big Jack and Camber 2 goals. Just purely by demos and bumps. Oh, what a team effort this one was. Camber read that one all the way from across the court. It was a bit of a double commit. Fortunately for them, they weren't punished for it. That could have been bad. But he's gonna hold off. He sees Big Jack going up. Camber very smartly pushes that back to the corner. Buddy almost gets a goal out of this one. Hits the rim. Fortunately for him. Very good 50-50 though. And he gets the reads. Very fast, very accurate gameplay right here. Almost a goal. Big Jack takes control. He's just gonna fire. It doesn't go high enough. He doesn't have any boost. He's not able to pop it over the rim. Scary situation for Camber. Fortunate for him, it hits the rim and goes back to the corner. Big Jack passing over the Camber. Oh, so unfortunate because Big Jack continues following the ball and then bumps Camber after he hits it. But it looks like this game's going to go to 5Ds of hoops. 5 seconds remaining, it's unlikely. And now it's impossible for blue team to win. And that is game. Oh, that actually was the second game 5Ds of hoops won. Very good. Good games. And we're going to go to the grand finals. We get to see a rematch of Nico and Wolf against our very own Camber and Big Jack. I did kind of want to see some soccer mains compete against Nico and Wolf, but it's okay. Hopefully Camber and Big Jack have had time to warm up and correct the mistakes that they're making against Nico and Wolf, and we might see a much closer finale than what we saw in the winners finals. Try and get caught up in chat right here.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
What's
So, Wolf killed me in general chat, and so I was just silent and I didn't touch the keyboard, I didn't touch my mouse, I didn't swap player cams, I didn't do anything for the past like minute, and nobody noticed. Wow. Okay. Great. I guess. I guess I see what's going on now. I guess I guess I don't need to be here at all.
Oh, it's not true. I need you to help me cast this and control the stream, because that's what you're good at.
Yes, Wolf, I died, and I tried to make it very obvious. I normally switch to camera every like 10 to 20 seconds, and
All right, I
Nope,
will be
yeah.
right back. Face, you got the stream for like a minute.
Uh,
Be right back, guys. Just 1 second.
no, guys, I see how it is. I see what's going on here. Well, I was murdered. I was murdered by Wolf. It was a press murder. I got murdered so that I wouldn't tell the story. But we're gonna get into this first grand final. And so we do have a bracket reset. So if the 5Ds win this first best of 5, they have to win another best of 5 in order to win the tournament. So it's I mean it's kind of difficult to get back up, but it's pretty fair in my view.
All right, I'm back.
Okay, well
Everyone, calm down. It's fine. I've returned.
yeah, nobody noticed you were dead either.
Oh, jeez.
Can you tell I'm toxic?
Slightly. Had to go get some more coffee.
It's like 7 p.m. for you. What are you doing drinking coffee?
It's 6:20,
Okay,
and I like coffee.
fair enough. Uh, well, I guess I'm gonna take my being invisible skills to the next level because I
All
also
right.
have to take a BRB.
Okay.
I'll start the match and go on auto cam. I'm sorry, guys. I'll give you a game.
You gonna be quick or what?
Maybe
you
I
have to be
won't.
gone the whole
Maybe
game?
I'll just die, in the background and nobody will notice.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll be able to cast in your absence. Hmm. We are in the grand finals. Oh no. Oh no. May have a bit of a face. You still there? You may have a bit of hold up. Hmm. Trying to get some things figured out. Sorry, guys. Oh, there we go. We got Nico, Big Jack, Wolf, and Camber. Everyone is here. There we go. Camber and Big Jack. The 5Ds of hoops versus the Brazilians. Nico and Wolf being on the Brazilians. They are the final boss of ranked hoops. GG.
I know
Winning
exactly what
almost every
happened.
single-
I came
What?
back and I knew exactly what happened.
Yeah.
Nobody guessed the password and username.
Well, Nico did.
It's been the same the whole time.
He guessed it.
It's
So it's okay. We got the match started. We are in game 1 of the grand finals. the rematch from the winners finals. Camber and Big Jack clawing their way back up to the grand finals, and Wolf takes the first goal of the grand finals. Just a really quick shot off that backboard. Big Jack just didn't have nearly enough time to react. If Camber and Big Jack are able to coordinate a bit more cleanly together, we're going to see a lot better gameplay than what we saw in the winners finals. And that's what I'm hoping for. Wolf completely ignoring the ball and going for Big Jack. He doesn't get Big Jack, so he gets Camber instead. A demo's a demo, I guess. Camber getting in the way of Nico. And this ball just gets fired right back down to the blue end. Camber, a very smart challenge against Wolf. I think Camber thought that was going to be a bit stronger hit, because he was going to go up the sidewall and try to get a pot. Didn't quite work the way he wanted. Oh, Camber came out of nowhere, almost had the savage dunk of the game, of the tournament. Wolf's able to clear it away. Big Jack with a pinch, a monstrous pinch. That is so unfortunate. I wanted to see that go in. Brazilians luck out though, because that hits the rim. Now we got Wolf passing it back to Nico. Nico being just savage as he tries to demo everyone, including his own teammate. I mean, I don't think it really matters to him. A demo's a demo.
I mean, similar to $5, it's $5, a demo's a demo? Is that what we're hearing?
I think so. Yeah, I think to him, he gets just satisfaction from bumping into people. I don't think he really cares who it is. Big Jack was a bit too much forward on that one. Camber got beat out in the aerial, so all it took was Nico to just pop it right in. And that makes it 2-0 in favor of Brazilians. Camber fires it over Big Jack. Big Jack wasn't quite prepared for it. Almost fixed that Wolf. Camber takes a second to reorientate himself. Regathers composure. Big Jack, so unfortunate. Barely misses that. We just passed our halfway mark in this game, and it is already 3-0 Brazilians. This is a best of 5. Brazil is going to have to win 3 games in this to win the tournament.
No.
However, is it best of 3?
3 games and then another 3. Record reset.
No, that'd be if 5Ds were to win the 3 games.
What? Okay. My
Yeah,
brain.
yeah. So Brazilians, if they win 3 games, they win the tournament. Is what I was saying. And if the 5Ds win 3 games here in this first
Correct.
best of 5,
Yeah.
then we get a bracket reset.
My bad. I mean, at this rate, it doesn't really look like the 5Ds have a chance.
It is just the first game. At this rate, you're right. It's a bit too much flopping about.
Yes, Arcanis, you're allowed to not like this me. Yes, mistakes were made. But I mean, maybe I'll have to get my operating system repaired. Wait, what? You didn't hear that? What? I mean, I will have to get my brain reformatted.
Big Jack.
It's
Big
not-
Jack dishing out some of Nico's own medicine in the form of a demo. A minute and a half left. The 5Ds have a long way to go if they want to win this game. 4 goals is a monstrous feat. Wouldn't be so bad if it was still the beginning of the game, but we only have a minute and 10 seconds remaining. And at this rate, I think the Camber and Big Jack need to forget about this game and start thinking about the next game. This game, pretty much safe to say, is over with. They need to think about what they could be doing better and change how they're playing this game on the fly.
Yeah, I mean, I really think that I said it before. I think that the time for Benedict and Camber's over aggression is over. I mean, I
Oh!
think that. Okay.
Hold on.
Okay, Caster Curse.
No,
Thanks.
They don't have.
Thanks.
Right. They don't have much of a chance to win this game still, but with only 3 goals remaining, it is possible.
That's a
Either
big.
way, that's a good morale boost right there. Is what that is, I think. It's a great shot by Camber.
Maybe I was trying to Caster Curse myself.
Yeah, maybe.
Mind games.
A very interesting strategy by Camber throwing it back towards his own net. No one ever would expect that.
They never expect the Spanish Inquisition.
Not once. 10 seconds remaining. This game is all but over with. Moving on to the next game, I think it's really a lot of the same issues that we've talked about before. Thankfully, they're not double committing. But we need to see a lot better coordination with team plays and thinking ahead as to how challenges are going to go against Nico and Wolf. I think they're kind of playing too much in the moment instead of thinking about the future.
Hit ball, score goal, as opposed to hit ball into this place so that my teammate can hit it into the goal.
Right. Good game. Hopefully that was just a bit of first game jitters as they try to reprogram themselves to play against the Brazilians.
I mean, I do really want to see. I mean, partially because it triggers me, but partially because I think it's what they need to do to improve. Is I want to see Camber and Big Jack change their play style. Cause I mean, I think that the overaggression had there's a time for it, but they're not. I mean, good idea, bad um uh bad follow through. That's not what I was looking for, but that works.
It's okay. I think through context we'll be able to figure out what you're saying. Maybe someone could translate in chat. Game 2, Grand Finals. Camber and Big Jack, hopefully they're discussing what they need to be changing up. A little bit of a mystery by Camber right there. He wanted it to roll up the wall. Unfortunately, just kind of bounced. Nico bumping Camber kind of right into the perfect place they needed it to be. See, little things like that where that was a really good shot by Big Jack, but it wasn't on net. And although it may not have been a goal, like it probably would have been saved anyways, it needs to be on net, you know, or at the very least hit it high off the backboard to set up a teammate. What a pass by Big Jack though. It's exactly what we need to see more of. Wolf and Nico are now scrambling to figure out what's going on, and this is exactly what we need to see from the Big D's.
The Big D's! Oh my!
5 Ds.
Quip it! Somebody quick, quip it!
Alternate name.
The Big D's. I mean, we got Big Jack.
We see. This is really good. This is a lot of great team play, and unfortunately, Caster cursing the 5 Ds of hoops. Because they had a lot of pressure on Nico and Wolf for about a minute straight. They were doing a really good job just firing that ball on that net. And unfortunately, they just weren't able to ever actually score. Nico and Wolf are just too powerful when it comes to those saves. Camber's gonna cross the court to get some more boost. Wolf, oh no!
What a save
Oh,
by
what a
Big Jack,
save.
though.
Camber kind of messed up his aerial clear, and Big Jack comes in clutch to save it. Nico with a bump on Big Jack. Kind of pull shots that ball clear, though. Sets Wolf up. Camber's here. And this should be a goal, but it's exactly what I just mentioned a little bit earlier with Big Jack.
Yeah, Camper jumped too early. He used too much boost early when he needed the height.
They can hang with Nico and Wolf. They just need to get the ball on net. That's a feels bad if I've ever seen one. That could have been an equalizer goal. Fortunately, they're not down by much. It's only 1 goal. Take it back. 2 goals. With 2 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. Not that far of a deficit. It's
Primus going
easily-
through casualty here.
Yeah, it's easily achievable to tie this game up, but they just need to put the ball in the net. I'm not asking for much here. Camber does a really good job beating out Wolf right there. Wolf passing it over to Nico. Big Jack reads it but doesn't read it in time. Great save by Camber. Big Jack's up early. Camber passes Big Jack. Big Jack hits it down court. And we kind of have a bit of a double commit right there. They could have communicated a bit better about who's going to hit that. Big Jack's chasing Nico down as Nico passes back to Wolf. Oh, no!
No!
Oh, man.
That
Well,
might... I feel like if that was me, that would be the shot. That'd be the save attempt where I've just lost hope. You know?
well, there's no time to be concerned about. You can't worry about those things. You've gotta just forget about it, move on. That was it. You still have over 2 minutes remaining.
You still have more games. So you
Not impossible. You have more
back.
games. Yep. Of course, they want to win this game to tie up the series. That's the 4th goal for the Brazilians. And unfortunately, it's just a bit of a poor touch by Big Jack, kind of passing the infield for Nico to take advantage of.
I think that for the 5Ds, this is just gonna have to be a mental reset, and you know, change something up. I don't know what they haven't been double committing as much. I mean,
There's only so much you can change. The problem is there's only so much you can change in the middle of a series. You know, if your playstyle is one way, how are you going to change that in the middle of the series? That takes weeks of actual practice and coordination with the teammate. You know, so to ask them to completely change the way that they play is a bit too much. But they could maybe slow down just a little bit, or start boost stealing, or start going after demos.
yeah, change something and see if it works, because they've got they've got 2 more games that they can lose before this is over, or 1 more game they can lose,
And
the
at this
next one they can't.
point, they have no choice. They have to be aggressive. They have to go all in, because there's 5 goals that they need to make up just to equalize the game with 1 minute and 11 seconds remaining. So of course they're going to be overcommitting, like they were just right there.
Yeah, this is the time where it's free to do that because you need to, and it's not gonna
Mhm.
matter. You know, you're already down.
Need aggressive. The problem with being aggressive, there we go. Got a goal from Camber. 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. That's exactly what we need to see. He got up there very quickly, beating Wolf out. That's exactly what needs to happen.
No, Black Neon, we're not on the Xbox. Although you can be. You could be.
Well, Black Neon, if we can get a Discord link in chat, that'd be great. Black Neon, if you want more information about how to compete in these tournaments, when we do them, yep. There we go. That's the Discord link. Join the Discord. All the information you need is right in there. We have tournaments every Sunday. Sometimes on Saturdays, but you know, if you join Discord, you'll know when that is.
Yep.
We swap between PS4 and Xbox, so Xbox if that's what you're on, and that's because we can't do, you know, of course, cross-platform between PS4 and Xbox, unfortunately, because Sony and Microsoft just can't get along. And as we're discussing that, Big Jack scored. And
Camber?
as I'm discussing this, Camber scores. So they've just gotten 3 goals in 30 seconds. 34 seconds, actually. No, 37 seconds since when I
There we
started
go.
talking
Quick
about
math. Quick
Yeah,
math right
37
there.
seconds. So they've got 34 seconds to score 2 more goals just to tie it up. It's achievable at this point. If they continue on the path that they're on, it's achievable.
They're on the path to excellence. Oh,
Oh!
what a save!
Oh!
Camber got bumped by Nico even.
Yeah, Nico bumped Camber. Camber still managed to get that save. Very good challenge by Camber. Big Jack with a great pass out to the center court. Camber just wasn't fully prepared for it.
And that's going to be
And
this
that-
game over.
That is game. That is 2 games in this series towards the Brazilians. All they've got to do is win 1 more in the grand finals of theirs.
Nico's
Looks
going to let
like
this
Wolf's
in.
going for an own goal. Yep. There it is. Camber with an excellent goal.
No, Mike, you don't need to be champ or higher. You can big dog. Big dog, don't do it.
Just explain. So this tournament is open to all ranks.
Mhm.
What you're gonna find though is these players right now that we're watching the grand finals are all grand champ level, and most of the semifinals are gonna be about grand champ levels. So if you want to make it to the grand finals, you're gonna have to be about that skill level, of course. Now, it doesn't mean you can't compete. It's still a lot of fun to compete every single week. So I still thoroughly encourage you to join us and give it your best shot. It's still fun.
You didn't see anything.
You're right, I didn't, because I wasn't watching the stream, but I'm sure they all saw it. Got a bit giggling from face.
My brain.
That's right.
My brain's just stopped working after I messed up.
Moving on to the game. Nico and Wolf, kind of confused about what Camber's trying to do right there. Good read off the sidewall right there by Wolf. Whoa! That's a bit unfortunate.
Pwede getting real
Definitely-
excited up in here.
Yeah, this isn't
Oh
what
my
Big Jack-
god.
Yeah, that is not what Big Jack
What
wanted to do.
was
Wolf just happened
that?
to be he happened to be in the right place at the right time. Oh yeah, Mike, if you're a champ too, you definitely have a chance at playing in these tournaments. No, Big Jack with his own save. That sucks.
Stuff like that breaks your heart
Yeah.
when you
because
know
he-
you can do it, but then you just don't.
It was a great shot. Well, unfortunately, because of his own follow through, there's nothing he could have done. His car just the momentum, carried on into a save. Yeah, Mike, if you're champ 2, you definitely have a chance. What you really need more than rank, though, because rank doesn't translate to hoops, is hoop skill. Which there's no rank for that yet.
Keyword
So,
yet.
Yeah. Hopefully, Sonics introduces their very own system of ranked hoops. Until
Let's
then,
be
we've got
honest,
them
it's
covered.
basically confirmed.
They've mentioned it. Anyways, so if you want a chance in these tournaments, you need to play some hoops. That's really all there is to it, just like anything else. Just practice, put in the hours, learn the hoop strategy, and if you join our Discord, we've got a channel dedicated to strategy.
Wow, I was about to do that. You got me covered.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, Discord has everything you need, man. And we're trying to go for a cheeky ceiling shot, and he falls through. He wanted that ground pinch so it would roll up the net. Oh, Nico with the softest touch. Big Jack's just not able to save that one. Yep, that just was unexpected. That's all it takes is just an additional touch that no one's expecting. Put it in. Big Jack trying to boop it over. It's not successful. Nice shot by Big Jack. Unfortunately, hits the rim. Big Jack getting a little bump on Nico. Wolf and Nico with the team plays. Fires it down court. Almost turns into something. Half the game is gone. Half the game remaining. Brazilians are up 2-0. Big check. Stealing the boost that Camber wanted. A little bit of miscommunication right there between the two of them. Wow, what an excellent touch by Camber to throw that right over Nico. Camber not getting enough height, just fires it into the net. Big Jack takes control. Camber bumps Nico out of the way. It's a 1v1 at this point. Big Jack's not able to do anything with it except fake. Camber's gonna take control, kind of pop over to Big Jack, let him do his thing. A little bit of an unfortunate touch right there. I know Camber wanted to pinch it off the net so it'd fire off the ceiling. That's not what happened though. Wolf, very patient aerial. And this is pretty much an open net. Nico doinks it back to Wolf. Wolf narrowly misses. Camber with a very good read gets up there just in time. Big Jack's gonna throw it over to Camber. Very good pass, but both Nico and Wolf are sitting in net waiting for that one.
I think I'm gonna call the tournament here. I don't really think that 5Ds can come back from this. They haven't shown that they've changed a lot and that they've, you know, gotten better over these matches.
They're doing a pretty decent job of holding their. Oh my god.
Caster curse. This is what Platimus. This is what you get for casting one time ever. You get hit with everything.
Yeah, man.
This is what happened when I left for like 3 months. You know?
Yeah, jeez. Well, that is very unfortunate. I was about to say they've been doing a really good job this game of holding their own. They just need to get a couple goals. I feel like they're robbed a couple times, but that's still on them. Even if they're robbed, you know, there's still something they could have done better.
Don't
So
think
here-
about. I mean, this is a good thing for any game mode, even dare I say it, soccer. You know, instead of thinking about what your teammates can do to change, or what, you know, what luck there was, think about what you could have done differently.
Yeah, of course. And there's not much time to think about it in game. You gotta wait until after the game, watch some replays, and figure out what you could have done differently. But right here, Big Jack takes control of the ball and sneaks it right underneath Nico. Really good shot. Fortunately, I wish we could have seen that a bit earlier on in the game, because now they're down by 2 goals with 13 seconds remaining. It's not looking too good for them. Nico and Wolf are just going to wait out the time, and that is going to be game. It's going to touch down eventually. Who knows how long it's going to be up in the air.
Well,
Congratulations to Nico and Wolf, though, for their 17 millionth tournament win. I'm not even sure how many tournament wins I have at this point.
Over
I think it's
30.
Over 30.
yeah.
That's what I was just about to say, over 30. So, they are seriously the final boss of Ranked Tubes. They've been beaten before, but it took Bluey and Scrub Killer.
Now that
to do
was
it.
Bipolar Baron, Nico.
Oh, was it?
But, you know, I'm gonna say this so you don't lose hope, though. They did, or at least. Oh wait, no, I shouldn't say that because it would make you lose hope. Never mind. My brain is not thinking the right way. I was gonna say they smashed Bowie and Scrub Killer about 10-2 in the first.
Yeah, that doesn't give anyone hope.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
then you have to imagine yourself beating Scrub Killer and Bluey, so. And that's a feat in itself.
Hey guys, mind blown. Nobody expected Nico and Wolf to win.
Nico and Wolf won? Yeah, in case you missed the stream, spoiler alert, Nico and Wolf win the tournament, win it in the grand finals, taking the first bracket 3-0. Very good game by Camber and Big Jack. Fortunately, just wasn't enough. Distraught, no one that says. Oh no, Arky. Arkianis, why don't you play in
Arky.
tournaments? Arky, yeah. There's actually a guy at my work, his name is Archie. I think that's why that just popped out. Alright, well. I don't know if we're gonna get Nico and Wolf in here.
Okay, so everybody in chat, just a quick poll. Without black, with black. Without black, with black? Let me know.
I like seeing my car. I know I'm not in chat, but I'm gonna raise my hand and say I like seeing my car there on screen. I think it's a pretty nice car.
People are saying with so far. Yeah, what? Yeah, one
Don't want to see it. Rolf, you
Or
have an
two.
antenna. Rolf, you
One.
use an antenna.
or two.
All right, everyone wants to see the black. Fine. Yo, what's up, dudes? Welcome.
Yo, hello.
What up? What up? What up? What up? An outcome that nobody expected. Nico and Wolf win. What tournament win is this for you guys? You gotta have different
It's not
numbers,
Wolf.
right?
Potty,
33.
Yeah.
Potty,
What do you-
check your names there. Isn't it? I don't know who this
Who?
Wolf fella is, but all
What
I
are you
know is
talking about?
Wolf.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wow,
I don't know. You said Wolf. You said 33 wins.
I believe.
Yeah, and Nico, you got
Same.
there's something up there, right?
I
Okay.
think we're the same, yeah.
Actually, I know Wolf has one more win than you. I think. I feel like
no,
that's
we have the same.
a stat.
Okay.
Yeah, we ended up matching up somehow.
Jeez, it's insane. Well, congratulations on your win. You guys are just so dang consistent, and I think that's what really separates you two from all the other teams.
Yeah, guys.
Consistent with
If you're
putting the
watching
ball.
this and you want to get good, just get consistent, like Platty says.
Yeah, that's it. Just be good.
Just snap your fingers and get consistent. That's all you gotta do.
Get good.
Well, Nico, how many hours do you have in the game? You have over 3 grand at this point, right?
I have one win for every 100 hours.
Okay, there it is. About 3,300 hours. So if you want to win this tournament, that's all you have to do. Just play every waking moment of your life.
Wow.
Just kidding, man. Dang. Well, I don't know. I was gonna get some questions prepared, but I didn't.
But-
so
You know, I got you covered,
that's how it
Potty.
is.
So
Good job.
I mean, let's. I'm gonna activate my robo mode here and be like, okay, guys. So what do you think that gave you guys the win?
I've been
What-
playing
what
a
was
lot
it?
of Witcher 3 lately, so I think that really helped with my aerials and just flicks and
Okay.
stuff.
All right.
What about you, Wolf?
Yeah, I practiced for about 10 minutes before we got on Minesweeper. So
That's your
it's
your
really all we
warm up.
needed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
Nice.
personally, honestly, I prefer Snake, but I mean, if you think Minesweeper's got some better dribble mechanics, you think?
Yeah, kind of throw some Pong in there too.
Yeah.
Yeah, Pong's a good rounder.
Those two, maybe. All right, guys. Well, if there's any final words that you have,
Who would you like
do you
to
have any other
thank?
questions, Face?
Who would you like to thank?
I'd like to thank Kaneko
Nico.
and the Academy.
Always the Academy.
Yeah.
And to our lifelong sponsor of Aquafina water bottles,
What?
thank you.
What?
Alright.
Unconfirmed sponsorship.
No, it's confirmed. All right,
It's in
guys.
the-
Thanks
Yeah.
for casting. We're out.
Yeah, man. Thanks for playing and destroying as you guys usually
Apparent Swaggle. Hold on before you go. Swaggles is saying thanks, Swaggles,
Thanks, Waggles.
because they provided your name.
do. All right,
Nico's,
man.
Nico's out. They're both out. Rip. Have to tweet VOD. Well, we can't host unless Rolf is there to host. So thank you guys for watching. I mean,
Yeah.
stay tuned. Stay tuned during the week because we've got a Discord as previously mentioned. We've got a Twitch.
do-
Wait, we're on
yeah.
Twitch. I'm dumb. I was thinking
we do,
Twitter.
we do get on this account and stream throughout the week as well. So just stay tuned, turn on your notifications for when the stream goes live, and you can watch some more
Yeah. We've also got
hoops
got some-
gameplay.
some Gucci Reddit as well, where you can store all the delicious clips that you post. Anybody can post in our clips
Yeah.
channel with the
Show 'em how
exclamation,
good you are.
show some people some hoops. And thank you. And last of all, thank you guys for watching. You guys make this possible. And I hope to see you guys during the week and also next week. And hopefully in 2 weeks when we've got a $300 tournament in 2 weeks.
Oh, right. Is that?
Yes, you
in
can.
2
Swaggles,
weeks?
you're a mod. You can post a link.
That is on July 29th when we have a $300 tournament.
Mm-hmm.
Spread the word. That's on Twitter. You know, retweet if you do that thing. And help us spread the word and get it out there, because that's going to be a big tournament, just like the last time we did something like this. But the more people that are involved, the better. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Well,
so yeah, thanks for having me. I had a lot of fun casting.
Thanks for being here.
for-
And
yeah,
also,
thanks for-
I'm gonna say this quickly. Good luck. Well, by the way, Swaggle, or not Swaggle, Platy's
Well,
going away.
Hold on, Face.
He's going
yeah,
away.
I can't say when, but I'm going to be leaving for work for a couple months, so you guys won't see me for a few months. But yeah, I'm glad I got to do this today before I leave.
I'm glad you got hit with all the caster curse that was required.
Yeah, I needed all that in just one dose of caster curse just to make up for all the time I haven't casted.
Well, without further ado, we're gonna pop off. So
Without further ado,
have a
we're
great
leaving.
have a great rest of your night, and hope to see you guys in the future. Bye bye.
All right, bye.